we do have to renovate the cane fields, and we have a harvest mechanization introduced in the southeast of Brazil, and that takes some time to produce the necessary the foreseen effects. Of course, the sugarcane crop renovation, sugarcane field renovation is a top priority for the Brazilian government. There is a program, the ProRenova, with official credit addressing this issue, and a strategic plan on the sucro energy sector will soon be announced. We were also affected by climatic events, by the droughts and other phenomena like El Nino or La Nina, and of course global climate change that affects all countries. The price of gasoline in the domestic market is also a key factor, because this has a direct connection with ethanol prices, and also sustainability issues. In terms of forecasts, I would borrow also some conclusions from the ISO study, and we expect the international demand to support production growth prospects. In this, our analysis coincides with ISO forecast that will have an outlook for 2010-2020 with certain growth. Of course, we need to make to produce more sugarcane to process and to use the full capacity of our mills. Cogeneration is also key to future profits, the link to the energy market in Brazil. Also, the forecast of our production of an average of 3% annual growth until 2020. We hope that can be feasible, and also the fact that sugarcane is still profitable compared to other crops in Brazil. In terms of infrastructure improvements, we hope to continue improving the infrastructure, which is quite an issue in Brazil. It remains a challenge. Diversification of geographical export states as well. The cogeneration and plastics, and that brings additional revenue, and the prospects for the third generation cellulosic ethanol also presents very good perspective in relation to diversification of products like bioplastics. Mergers and acquisition by national and international groups that provide a new shape to our industry, and in that regard, I would just mention that sector in Brazil, we have 430 mills controlled by 150 different groups, which show that sugarcane processing sector in Brazil is one of the least concentrated in terms of corporate structure.